My name is Shelmith Wanjiko Kariuki, a banker by profession for 5 years now. We deal with loan collections and issuing of loan facilities. I'm also dealing with insurance products, including health insurance, motor vehicle insurance, business insurance, and property insurance. Let me start by explaining what insurance is. Insurance is a legal agreement where an insurance company takes liability of any risk, loss, or damage that is caused to individual or a business entity that has entered into that agreement. We have quite a number of insurance that a business should consider. One, we have general liability insurance. We also have professional liability insurance. 3, we have motor vehicle insurance, and this one is normally in place, especially if you have a motor vehicle and employees are covered in cases of an accident or it damages another person's business or property. General liability insurance is a physical form of insurance cover that protects against bodily harm and injuries, as well as physical property from hurricanes and maybe any other natural calamities that may occur. Professional liability insurance happens when you having abstract losses that arise from omissions or errors, and this especially in cases of health professionals where they do a lot of medical negligence, and this can arise in a number of lawsuits. Insurance is quite beneficial because you avoid hefty penalties that come with lawsuits, and some of these claims are quite expensive, and it might even cripple your business in the long run. So you need to keep yourself updated and make sure that you're covered all rounded. We have a Work Injury Benefit Act, which is known as WIBA, and this type of insurance covers employees in cases of injury or permanent disability. We have a number of factors that help determine the cost of insurance premium. First of all, we have the location of the business. If the business is located in a danger zone where it's prone to floods, we have wildfires and other natural calamities, the premiums that you pay in that location is higher compared to businesses located in other areas. We also have a business that is owned or rented. A business that is owned has a higher premium, especially when you're paying for property insurance as compared to rented. This is because the insurance covers the items, the equipments that are located in that building, as well as the building itself. Another thing that we check when you're taking insurance is the type of business that you're running. If you're running a restaurant and the equipment there are prone to fires, and someone else is running an office space, the person running a restaurant business will be charged a higher premium because it's risky and it is prone to maybe electrical fires or gas fires. The third factor and determinant of insurance premium is on prior claims history. If you're prone to taking claims in the past, the insurance company will check that record, and if you've been exposed to a number of claims, your credit score will be lowered, and you'll be charged a higher premium compared to someone else that has never taken a claim before. The value of items that you have in your business is also another determinant of premium charged. If you have, let's say, computers and other expensive machineries in your business, the premium that you pay is higher because the value of items there is quite high compared to someone else that has low value items or equipment in his or her business. The size and nature of a business affects the premium charged for insurance. If a company has a high number of employees, it means that it's going to incur higher costs to pay the insurance premiums for the number of employees. Let's say a business has 20 workers and another one has 2 employees. The one that has 20 workers will have to incur a higher amount of premium at the end of it all. The industry tends to impact the insurance needs of a business in a number of ways. If in the agricultural sector, there are a number of things that needs to be insured. Let's say livestock. We normally have tagging for animals such as cows, such as pigs, that needs to be insured. And most of these cases, the insurance is charged at 1% the value of, let's say, this livestock. And veterinary must come on board and do a valuation of this livestock and give you a premium that is going to protect your business in case of, let's say, animal diseases. We have livestock, we have crop insurance. We have pests such as locust that may affect your crop. Therefore, it's very important that if you're in this industry, you have to check the type of insurance that can get you covered from these losses. Someone in the transport industry must have a comprehensive insurance, especially if you're in industry like Uber. It is mandatory that you have a comprehensive insurance. The premiums are also quite high for this sector because they are prone to accidents, because they're always being driven by, most likely it's not the owners who usually drive these vehicles, and therefore we've had a case of insurance companies early this year raising their premiums for the PSV matatus. The process of taking an insurance, first of all, is to assess your business risks. The second step is to check for vulnerabilities, securities, location. Is it prone to disasters, natural disasters like floods and wildfires? The third step is to source for different policies from different insurance companies to check whether you're able to repay that premium at the end of the period. Most of these insurance policies are normally paid annually. Therefore, you need to check the insurance company that is charging you a lower premium. The next step is on approaching the company and documenting their forms that the insurance company is going to give you. We have an insurance proposal form where you detail your name, your next of kin, any detail that is relevant. Nowadays, we also have insurance premium financing. If you're not able to pay for the premium upfront, you are able to approach maybe an institution, and they're going to lend you the money, pay for the premium, and then you're able to pay within a duration that you're comfortable with. So the process of making a claim, you first start by documenting everything that happened. If you don't document, there might be a memory lapse and you might not be able to remember everything that happened in the end. You might take photos of the incidents and also video records, also interview witnesses. The second step is to arrange the events in a chronological order, making sure that you keep tab of the exact timings of these events that took place. This will help you to even identify factors that may have led to that loss or damage. Let's say in cases of arson or in an accident, you're able to see what caused that damage or loss. You need to report that incident immediately to the insurance company, notify them either through phone call, either through email, prompt reporting of these incidences, ensures that your credible information is credible, and your claim processing will not delay, and they're going to pay on time. So this means that your business is not going to be affected if the claim is processed in time. Anytime that you delay, it means that you might not be able to run your operations. Let's say your employees were injured, they need to cater for medical costs, maybe some of them are hospitalized, and it might even take time to replace some of these workers. You also need to consult professionals like insurance agents. They're able to guide you and tell you where there's a gap and what benefits that you may receive in cases of an event or a loss for your business. You have to report to the insurance company, who will pick it up with the matter. If there is any person that was injured, this is where you involve the police for them to come and investigate the incident, check whether it was a criminal, whether it was intentional, or whether it was an accident. The second process is policy review. This happens when the insurance company checks what is in the policy or can cover the extent of damage that has been reported. If, let's say, it's a building that burnt down, the insurance must go back and check whether the policy you applied for is able to sufficiently cover that loss. The next stage is on damage valuation. And in this case, you hire professionals such as engineers who come on board to check whether the damage that was caused, what is the extent? Is it something that can be repaired? The last process of a claim is payment arrangement. The insurance company comes on board and repairs maybe what was damaged, let's say in a business, in the building, and then sometimes they'll advise you to maybe incur your own costs first, and then you give them the quotation. They're able to pay or reimburse you back the money that you used for maybe repairing the items. Quite a number of misconceptions that business owners have. One, that a business is too small to need insurance. No business is too small. Anytime that you're running a business, you have stock, you have an employee who is running that business, and sometimes business owners think that maybe their business might not be affected. Let's take an example with an M-Pesa shop. It is small, maybe, but however the loss, maybe an employee is short if someone comes there and forcefully takes money. Therefore, no business is too small to need insurance. The second misconception that business owners have is that an insurance policy is too expensive. There is no policy that is too expensive for a business owner to maybe hold, because most of these policies are maybe 1%, 2% or 3% of the entire value of the equipment maybe you have, and sometimes the losses that you incur can even cripple that business in the long run. You need to be very careful when selecting maybe your policy holder. Seek advice for the right policy. The third misconception is that general liability insurance covers everything that all the losses that a business may experience. This is a huge misconception because it does not cover things such as data breaches. It only covers the property and items that are in that maybe premises. Another misconception that we have is that staying with one insurance company guarantees you the best premium rates. Let's say you stay with a company for 5 years and you believe that this person will always give you discounts for your premium. However, that is not the case. You need to review your policy every now and then. Check for the best rates in town. You might be surprised to find that another insurance company is charging you a lower premium. The last misconception is that filing a claim is always an answer. Anytime that you file a claim, you lower your credit rating in terms of insurance, and however small the claim is, already you have maybe a reputation, and the insurance companies will charge you a higher premium just because in the past you had a claim. Therefore, if you're able to mitigate your risks and avoid maybe getting claims every now and then, that would be the best solution for a business owner. We have quite a number of emerging trends in the insurance industry that businesses must be aware of. First is digitalization. Nowadays, most of the insurance companies have mobile banking where you're able to pay your premiums quite easily, and this fastens up maybe the insurance process. Another way is that business owners are also able to maybe monitor their claims online. They're able to contact their insurance agents and confirm the process where maybe their claim has reached. Therefore, keep yourself updated with some of these items. Another emerging trend is that we have innovative insurance products such as data breaches. In the past, we never used to have the internet, and therefore the insurance companies never used to cover some of these things such as data breaches. But nowadays, every company is dealing with data, customers' data. Therefore, this is another trend that has emerged, and you need to keep yourself updated. You don't find yourself on the wrong side of the law. For international businesses, the insurance policies that are required for businesses that operate locally are similar to those that are required for businesses that are operating outside on other states. For instance, we have the international general liability insurance that tends to cover your property or injury to employees when they're working overseas. We have international motor vehicle insurance that covers loss in cases where employees get into accidents when they're operating outside maybe the country. We also have medical insurance that is very important. Any employee that is working upstate, you find there's a changing climate, and sometimes your body might not maybe adapt to the climate out there, and you might fall sick frequently. It's important for maybe companies that are sending the employees to work abroad to ensure that your employees have maybe a comprehensive medical cover that maybe covers both outpatient and inpatient. Businesses that operate internationally might need to ferry their products through ship or air. Therefore, there is one key insurance that tends to cover the employees, the cargo, and the workers. It's called the ocean cargo insurance that tends to insure losses or injuries to the cargo, the employees, as well as any other person on board when they're ferrying maybe the goods to another continent. The tips for reducing premium for insurance. First of all is to shop around for the best insurance company. We have numerous insurance companies out here, and all of them are charging different rates. Therefore, it is very important for you to shop around, check for the best rates so that your business does not also incur extra costs that come with some of these policies. Secondly is to review regularly some of these policies. Check whether the rates that were there last year with the insurance company is the same rate that is being charged the following year. This will help you make a sound decision. If you find that maybe they are expensive, you are at liberty to change the insurance company. It is important for business owners to regularly review their policies so that it can accommodate assets or equipment or employees that they have onboarded in the past year. Check whether your current policy can adequately cover them, or you need to pay more premium for them to be covered. We have specialized insurance products for specific industries. Key liability insurance. This one protects key employees from maybe disability or death, and it allows the company to have enough funds to train and hire a new replacement for them. There is a number of ways that our businesses can assess their risk. First is to hire a risk management consultant. These people have extensive knowledge on the matter, and they're able to provide bespoke knowledge and advice that can help guide you assess maybe any vulnerabilities that your business may be experiencing and help you identify and select the right coverage. In cases of business continuity plan, businesses can take a short-term disability cover. This helps businesses insure employees against illnesses or injuries when they're in the premises. And in case of maybe injuries, an organization is able to maybe hire a new employee and also help the company cover the maybe costs that are incurred when receiving treatment for this employee. So a real life example of a business that was adequately covered by insurance is this one case that we had, and a customer was running a furniture business, and it was raged down by fire. But because he had insured his business and property, the insurance company was able to come on board and pay up the loss that he had incurred, and now the business is up and running. We find businesses out here are not insuring maybe the stock or items that they have. We have one unfortunate case that happened along Gong Road, where a business owner lost 69 high luxury vehicles amounting to over 600 million. This business owner did not have an insurance policy, so such an owner is going to have to incur so much cost to maybe replace and run his business. Insurance is an essential product that all business owners should have. Insurance protects against loss or damage, and sometimes repaying or replacing the items that were damaged can be quite extensive. Therefore, all business owners, regardless of the size or industry, should take up insurance policy. This has been Shelmith Wanjiko Karaoke, and this is my Soap's business show. Keep watching Prayer Cave TV.